shed light on those opportunities and improve access to the industry.
Vuyiswa, as black practitioners of estate, I guess, dealings, and obviously dealing with the consumers of black people wanting to own more land, is it getting more profitable for black estate agents? Because obviously, you're entering a market which has been owned primarily by white people all these decades, and it's a tempestuous, conversation to have, because it has everything to do with ownership and wealth.
Absolutely, and I'm actually so glad that you're touching on this point because, according to the recent research released by the Estate Agency Affairs Board, black people are buying houses.
Yeah.
We are there, and we're very prominent on the consumer side. 60% of residential sales are going to black people. And that's not just limited to township residences, In the suburbs, in the growing suburbs, that growth is being driven by the so-called black middle class.
Yeah.
However, on the other side of the transaction, in terms of the real estate agents and the people, the conveyancers, and the people that are involved in the commercial side of the transaction, there is minimal representation by black-owned companies and black agents. And we are asking the question, why? And it's a multi-pronged thing, So obviously, number one, there's a perception issue. Even within ourselves as black people, we are not seeing a lot of young black people raising their hands saying, I want to be an estate agent.
Yeah.
There's a perception that it's, an old white woman domain.
Yeah.
And so I think, number one, we need to kill those perceptions because it's a great industry.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of money that can be made. And of course, property, just as an asset, is always and will always be a great investment class.
So who should attend this conference?
So this conference is targeted at people at all levels of the sector. So primarily our focus is on the commercial property sector.
Okay.
But we're also going to be touching on the opportunities that are available within the affordable housing space, especially for up-and-coming and incumbent black developers. That's an area where there's a lot of opportunity. We have the MEC of Human Settlements who will be there to shed some light on some of the government initiatives right now regarding funding in that space, as well as people from the funding side, because that's another issue that a lot of our members complain about. Say, yes, we want to be developers. Yes, we want to be players in the property space, but we can't access funding. So in response to that, we have invited people from